Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing great. Let's get started. So I thought for a while what I'm gonna do in today's video, and I remembered that I had some sneakers stored for a while now that I was not planning to wear as they are right now. I will show you and you'll understand why. Yeah, I got them for almost nothing, and today I thought it was a good opportunity for me to turn them into something I could wear daily, you know? Something that I made with my own hands and my own imagination. So yeah, this project is pretty cool. I hope you all enjoy watching it, and yeah, let's get started. So today I got with me sneakers that came in a mystery box from a company called Stray. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but yeah, it's a pretty cool skateboarding company, and I got some mystery boxes from them before. So for those who don't know, the mystery box is when the small company usually makes some shoes that are not going into production yet, but they just want to see how they look in real life. And if they don't like them, they just make another one and another one and another one, and eventually they have all of those drafts laying around, and they just need to sell them, give them out, you know, do something with it. That's what the mystery boxes are. You just tell them what your size is, and they're gonna send you a sneaker, and you don't know what color it's gonna be and nothing like that. Like, you don't get to choose. That's why it's a mystery box. But at the same time, they are extremely cheap. I got those for, I think, $24 with shipping included. So yeah, that was a pretty good deal in my opinion. Let's look into it. So here they are. This is the Stray high tops in the cheetah colorway, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I really like the cream outsole and the cream laces, but you know, I can't be wearing like some cheetah print, like plain like that. So that's why I wanted to make a custom out of those. So yeah, I thought I'm gonna record it for you guys to see how my imagination works and how it's gonna come out, and yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, so here's my setup. I hope it's gonna work out because I've never done a custom on camera, so all of this setup is completely new to me. But yeah, I hope it's gonna work out. So today I'm gonna be using a typical brush, just some water, typical brush, nothing special, and Angela's black acrylic leather paint. Yes, leather paint is gonna work on canvas as well because this paint dries really fast. It is really good to paint shoes. I'm using it all the time, and yet I did not have any problems at all. So it is really reliable in my opinion, and I'm just using it every time. So first thing I'm gonna do is remove the laces, obviously. Okay, so now when the laces are off, I'm gonna start taping out the parts that I don't want to paint. So basically my idea is to paint almost everything black except leaving this stripe the same pattern as it is right now, as well as leaving a arrow looking thing on the side of the shoe, which is going to resemble the cheetah print as well. Basically, yeah, I just want to keep a little bit of the shoe's personality in it instead of like painting all of it black. But yeah, I don't know, it's just in my head right now, so let's get into it so we can see what's going to come out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna start with painting the tongue all black, except leaving this branding right here because I really like this off-white and black text on it. So yeah, just gonna do that because it's the easiest, probably the easiest part of the shoe right now. Just paint it all black, and yeah. Usually you can use a lot of water to use on the canvas because it's gonna absorb better and it's gonna leave the fabric a little bit more soft instead of stiff. But at the same time, at the moments like this, closer to the logo, you need to be very careful to not use a lot of water because this logo is made of canvas as well, so it's going to absorb the water and basically like turn this gray color, which obviously we don't want. So yeah, be careful about using water. It's really useful in one times, but really dangerous in the other. Now always use light coats, just if it's not covering the whole part or the whole print, like right here you can still see the cheetah print under this black paint. It is not a big deal because I'm gonna do 2 coats. Now it depends on the color. Usually for white or like brighter colors you need to do a lot of coats, like 3 to 4. But black is very dark color and it covers really well, so 2 coats is gonna be enough. Now, like I said, this paint dries pretty fast, so for the convenience, I'm gonna use just a regular hair blow dryer to dry it off for the first coat, and for the parts where I want to hold right now to be more convenient to paint right here. But I can't because it's not dry, so I'm gonna use a blow dryer to dry it off first, and then I'm gonna continue. For this part right here, I'm going to be extra careful because I don't want paint to get on this rubber part on the toe box because it's going to be really hard to remove after. So I'm going to use a smaller, much neater brush. Now on some parts of the shoe I'm going to be much neater than on the others, like this toe box. I'm going to be pretty neat right here because I don't want paint to get on the toe box. The parts like this one right here, I don't care really if it gets a little bit on the side which I didn't want it to get into, because I kind of like this vintage distressed look on the Converses and Vans and Vans-like shoes like this one. Just gives it the personality and doesn't look like a mess up. So yeah, that's just my opinion. If you don't think like that, you may be even neater than I am, but that's the way I'm gonna do it. Moving on to the back, to the side of the shoe, I'm just gonna tape the shape I want. It's just gonna help me create this like strong lines, just be a little bit more neat. Now I'm just gonna use the regular masking tape, which works well. Now make sure it sticks really well to the shoe, because basically that's going to define how good of a line you created and how neat it's going to be. One simple trick in the parts like right here, you can use your nail to tuck the tape under this midsole, so you're creating this really nice seal, as well as right here around the eyelids. Just make sure you prepared everything well. And that's gonna help you create a really nice customs. Also, one more thing, when you're using the masking tape and you want to create a really sharp line, do not use water, because water will sift through the masking tape and it's just gonna create those splashes instead of a sharp line. So just don't use water closer to the edge, but you can use water on any other part. Now usually people tape the midsole, but if you've been doing it for a while, you kind of get a hang of it and you don't really need to tape it. Just be very, very careful. And yeah, just be very careful. Now I'm going to use a blow dryer and I can remove the tape. Removing the tape. Nice. Now I decided I'm gonna do the first inner circle right here, the black. Now I decided I'm gonna paint black all of this inner circle, so it's gonna look like the shoe is black inside as well. But in reality, I'm just gonna paint till this point, and that's it, because you're not gonna see everything else. So ta-da, the first side is ready. I really like the way it came out. And yeah, let's just continue doing it on the other side and inside. Now for this side, I'm gonna make this arrow even bigger because it's gonna be the outer side and this is gonna be the inner side. So yeah, it's gonna come up probably to here, like to the top of it. But yeah, let's see, I'm just gonna tape it up right now. Alright, this custom is done. Here how it looks like. Now I'm just gonna leave it to dry for like a few hours maybe, and then I'm gonna lace it up and show you the results. Okay guys, so it has been an hour or so, and now let's lace them up. Okay, so I decided to lace it up a little bit differently, not the usual way. So I'm gonna skip the second hole, and I'm gonna put it through the third hole, and gonna do the same on the other side. That way I'm creating this big X looking thing, which is a really good touch. Now I'm gonna do the exact same thing one more time. Like this. See this pattern? And for the next ones, I'm just gonna go through the usual holes. Alright, so here we go. This is how I lace them. And now I'm gonna show you some on feed. Enjoy, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.